Hey, beautiful. I see you. On behalf of Contemporary Living with Farmer and Hill, Melissa here wanting to talk about goals, but we are in the month of March right now. It is still Women's History Month. We are still excited and fired up about that. And so I want to bring your attention to a young woman by the name of Sophia Amoruso. Now, I first learned about her just from a quote, and I love the quote so much. I'm like, let me find out more about her. So the quote that really caught my eye was, you don't get taken seriously by asking someone to take you seriously. You've got to show up and own it. If this is a man's world, who cares? I'm still glad to be a girl in it. So that really captured my attention. I thought it was really nice, and it was the truth. If you want to be taken seriously, you can't ask for permission. You got to go in there and you got to own that thing. And so Sophia Amoruso, she's the founder of Nasty Girl. She started off humble beginnings, just wanting to sell vintage clothing. And before you know it, at the age of 22, she's named the fastest growing company, one of the fastest growing companies of the year, one of the most self-made women millionaires. And she was on her way. She was flying high. Forbes loved her. The online loved her. The tech, she was really big in eBay. She outgrew eBay. And so it was a lot. It was a daunting task, especially for a girl like at the age of 22. So she had to file bankruptcy in 2016. But don't cry any tears for her because she is resilient. She wrote a New York Times bestseller. It's called Girl Boss. She has a Girl Boss Media Company. She has a show on Netflix that's about being a nasty girl and being a girl boss. So don't cry any tears because her net worth is still up there, and she is still doing some amazing things. I just wanted to point her out as a woman in Women's History Month. Miss Sophia Amoruso, we salute you and we thank you for rising and failing and rising again. Your resilience is very inspirational, so thank you for that. And now we can go right into the 12th of 52 Mondays in 2019. And talking about goals, I want to show you what I found in my house. So, we were eating and I just came across this napkin, and usually I just grab a napkin and I'm just like, okay, wipe your mouth, do whatever you need to do with the napkin. But this caught my attention, and this said, what's the most amazing idea you had today? What is the most amazing idea you had today? See, on average, we have 60 to 80,000 thoughts per day. And then if you multiply that weekly, it comes to 420 to 560,000 thoughts per week. And this napkin asks a simple question. What's the most amazing idea you had today? Because I know you've had conversation where you said, all it takes is one good idea. All it takes is one good idea. And if we have 60 to 80,000 thoughts, some of those thoughts are ideas. But what do we do with those ideas? We just let it go as a thought, a fleeting thought. But what if you really thought about the most amazing idea you've had today? I know I've had some ideas and I really wanted to look into them or pursue them, but I just didn't because life has me doing other things. But one of the things that I know that I have accomplished that was just an idea in my head that I want to talk about. And that leads into when we talk about the 12th of 52 Mondays in 2019, let's talk about our ideas, and that's what we're going to be working on this week. The first thing you want to do is find an idea worth your time. So most of you know I am a published author of the book Army Strong Women. Now, I've always wanted to write a book, and I've got the old laptops and the new laptops full of books that I've started, went halfway through, but it just wasn't worth, the idea wasn't worth my time to finish the book. I had the idea I wanted to write a book, but what I was working on just wasn't worth my time. So that's why the first thing you have to do is find an idea that's worth your time, because it leads into the second point. The second point is that you have to commit to an idea long enough to see it through. So the reason I was able to finish my book is because once I found an idea that was worth my time, I wanted to commit, I was committed to that idea, the idea of writing a book about women in the military. And I committed to that long enough to actually see it get published. And so the third thing you got to do is, once you've found an idea and you've found it worth committing to, you have to take action. So I found this topic. So then you have to lay it out, and you have to go through all of those levels that you have to go through to get a book actually published. And I'm glad in hindsight that I did that, because not only did it help me in my journey to talking to you today, but it's also helped other women who are trying to decide to choose whether or not they should choose a career in the military. And it gives you one aspect or a few aspects of how you can look at that and some lessons learned. But that's what I want you to focus on this week. What's the most amazing idea you've had today? We have 60 to 80,000 thoughts per day. And lots of times we don't even believe in our own ideas. They just come, like I said, as fleeting things. But you got to believe in yourself enough to see it through. And you've got to commit to it, and you've got to take action. See, lots of times we'll have these ideas and we'll start to take action. But then when it doesn't look like what we think it should look like, then we're like, on to the next. And it keeps us mediocre. And the reason why I say it keeps us mediocre is because you'll have this idea and you'll halfway finish that, and you'll get another idea and you'll half-ass that too. Find something, an idea that's worth your time, and then commit to that, and then take action. Those are the 3 things I'd like for you to work on this week. As I work on them, I found something that I am just ecstatic about, and it'll be coming to you soon. But I've definitely found something that's worth my time. I'm definitely committed to it, and I am definitely taking action in those 3 things, and you are going to be a part of it. Just watch. All right? So do those 3 things. 60 to 80,000 thoughts per week. Come on. All it takes is one good one. But we don't know if it's good if we don't commit to it. And then you got to take action. You can do it. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Andre and I thank you for watching. We appreciate you. And as always, you can like us on Facebook. You can watch us every Thursday on Channel 19, Comcast, at 9 p.m. We are also on your Roku channel. Just look us up, Contemporary Living with Farmer and Hill. We're also on YouTube. So there's no reason why you can't get this content. So like us, subscribe, or watch. We appreciate it. And as always, be brilliant, be you, be blessed. Bye-bye.